What up, party people? How's it going? All right. Well, I was going to possibly be doing a billet of Chainsaw Damascus today, but I kind of need to work on my hammer tooling. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Amy. What's up, Marvin? What's up, Alan? Who's all the way up there? What's up, Mr. Jeff? How's it going? All right, Newts. How's it going, Randy? It's a bit chilly out here. I gotta have my hat on. Hey, Donna. How's it going? How's Billy? All right. Yep. Like I said, I was gonna do some Damascus today, but I really want to get the hammer working. Okay, so he's outside forging. Go kick his butt. But I can't just drift this and have a hammer. There's other stuff that I have to do to it. It was pointed out to me. It's like I need to make squat down here. I need to make top fullers and bottom fullers and all sorts of stuff so that I can properly form it. Now, I'm going to be working on a top fuller today, and if I have time, I'll work on figuring out a bottom fuller, a little hardy hole fuller. I would do a spring fuller, however, I don't have enough flat stock here. I think the length of flat stock that I have is that long. Like, not long at all. Yeah, I'm full or something. How's it going, Jakin? Yeah, I said chilly. Alright. Hey there, how's it going? Hey ho, neighborito. But I've got the billet all day, or not all day today, but I've been working on, I got a 2x72. We'll get to that. I got a 2x72 grinder finally. Let me turn you guys around here and show you. In Yamez's shop. Yep. We got that worked up. I rewired it. I don't know if y'all can see it. I rewired it. I put a smaller box on the motor here and ran the controls and the stuff over to a larger box to hold the capacitor. And yeah, I still gotta make myself a platen for it, or whatever it's called, like the plate. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Corey, I saw Corey there. Becky. Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff over here. Hey, Steve, how's it going, buddy? But so I have the 2x72, and I'm gonna get to play with that for a bit. I'm gonna forge some stuff. I think I might. I'm gonna decorate it out a bit. I might get some coconut halves and put them on the wheels to make it like the coconut grinder. What's up, Dustin? How's it going? Hey, Brandon. Andre. All right. Okay. But where's my stuff? I was working earlier today. I punched another hole in a smaller billet that I'm going to turn into my top tool. I punched the hole already instead of doing it live because last week I punched a hole. I didn't want to punch a hole this week too. Hey, Tommy. Yes, smoosh that like button. And like that's 50% of you guys forgot to smoosh the like button. It's a bit rounded. We need it smooshed. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Here you go. Almost there. Keep on smooshing. And actually, the hole that I punched in this round stock came out hella better than the hole that I punched in the square stock. So, cool. And this does a couple things. It allows me to, where did I put it? It allows me to test this drift that I made to see that if it's the proper size. The drift that I made. I just had it in my hand. Oh. So, you know, I'm going to work with that. And if it's just a hair small, I'll adjust the handle. But I believe that should work. I've been measuring it. Check, double check, triple check. I believe that'll work. I think I got to get it all the way up to here, though. That'll be fun. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Corey. Really sorry to hear that, Corey. Yeah, so and a little bit of interesting news out of the islands today. I was talking with some of my guildmates, or one of my guildmates, and one of the other members of the guild that I'm a part of, and he wants to do educational videos, but he doesn't want to go through the hassle of managing a channel. So he asked me if he could like have a sub channel under me. And I said, yeah, well, you know, bring him into the fold and, you know, have him do some videos, and I'll edit them up and throw them up, and, you know, it's like, so soon Island Metal Forge may have actual legitimate educational content. He's a smith. He's been doing this for a while now, and he's got his own shop. He kind of knows what he's doing. He's taught me quite a few things. So, yeah, if all goes well, if we can get our schedules working, he might come by over here. I might go up over there. And it'll be kind of improving and expanding Island Metal Forge to include Seward Forge or Seward Forge. I'm not 100% positive of the pronunciation of his name. I've only seen it in writing. Seward, S-E-W-A-R-D, Forge. My buddy Scott, great guy. But right now, what I'm hoping to do is get this billet, get the eye opened up, and then forge it down flat around it, have a striking side, and then a side that kind of comes down, and I can round that off to make it a fuller. A smeducation, hopefully something we can all get. But my first hammer is this piece right here. This will be my first hammer. How's it going, Jeff? Welcome to the show. This will be my first hammer. I've got a lot of work to do to it. All I have tool-wise right now is a janky pair of tongs for it. I've got a drift that I'm testing today on something on another billet, which is going to be the top fuller. Then I got to make a bottom fuller. So I am tooling up to make my first hammer, and I bet it's going to be a dud, but follow along and we'll see. So right now, let's get this hole opened up. Let me turn the camera down so y'all can see my knees. Last week was my first hole punched in that billet. This week is my first hole drifted on this channel on this billet. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully well. I'm rotating the drift so that it goes in a bit even. Put that back in and let y'all hear me jibber jabber a bit more. All right. Hubcap, you think so? I thought this was about the bottom of the spring. It says this piece is long enough for a spring. I don't know. I'm reading up, guys. Hey, what's up, Ting Ting? Over at Counterline Forge. For those of you who are new to my show and aren't subscribed to him, check him out. He's great. A whole bunch of us here. Rotate the billet, not the drift. All right. All right. I'll rotate the billet, not the drift. Just as easy. It's still a foot. How's the foot? It's still a foot. You know, Ting Ting, I think we were all kind of hoping that after that surgery, it would turn out to get monkey feet, so that you have like an extra hand. Didn't work out that way. Man, that'd be useful. I actually do have half-inch round stock, John. What up, Ed? How's it going? I'm great. And you? Turn this up. Just like maintaining the heat here. Right. Andy, I mean, seriously, who wouldn't want an extra foot that they can grab things with? Right? That's not a bad idea, John. I might do that. However, since I already got this piece, I'll keep at this. I believe what Ting Ting is talking about is what I was doing was turning the drift like this, and what I should be doing is turning the billet like that. That is my assumption and interpretation of what he's talking about. If I am wrong, please correct me, because that is what I'm currently doing. Rotate, not roll. Okay. Rotate the billet to take irregularities out of the eye due to not holding the drift straight. Gotcha. Was gonna head outside to work on the forge. I distracted you. Sorry, Ed. I couldn't help it. I guess just like punching it, right? Do one side, flip it, do the other side, spin it. Or do one side, spin it, do that side, then flip it, then do that side, spin it, and back and forth. Something under that to suspend the eye like a bolster. Yeah, all right. Let me let that toast, and I thought I needed the bolster more for when you know, to avoid screwing up the fullers or bending it at the fullers, but I see what you're saying now. few pieces of round stock that aren't crazy long. That works. What's up, Nita Veller? Well, hi and bye, Anson. That's funny, Jonathan. I'm gonna have to figure something out here. Yeah, I'll have to fashion something a little bit better. Loose bars. Too cold. Well, that's heating up. What can I do to hold these in place? What do I got here? Magic tools. No, I'm not going to tack weld them onto my striking anvil. You know what? Yeah, let's try that. To keep them from rolling around. I'll bend them up real quick. Hey Jen, how's it going? Bungee cord might work, but I don't think I have one of those around here. They're all on the truck. Alright, I see one. Let's try the bungee cord. Quick and simple idea. I doubt this will work. Too short. Hey, there we go. That kind of works. Hey, what's up, Chris? I got the bungee doesn't come anywhere in the there we go. It's stupid, but might work. Yeah, the bungee's nowhere near the the bungee cord is to keep those pullers or the bolster things from moving. That's just trying it out. Going on y'all's suggestion, I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens. Well, I hope you're entertained. This is jury-rigged island stuff over here. So, let's keep going. Never have I claimed to be a professional at all. Yep, my channel is for entertainment purposes at the moment. I'm just kind of chronicling my journey. The song and dance routine? It's coming. Hey, what's up, BC? Hold my beer. Yep. We'll see what happens. Don't try this at home. One foot soft shoe. 1 foot soft shoe. Now these are hard steel-toed shoes. Steel-toe boots. 1 foot soft shoe. Yeah, I love Ting Ting's pointers. I can't expect them to be here all the time. Well, that's good, Jonathan. Cause it's the same old situation. Yeah. Hey, what up, Blue Faye? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to soft shoe dance. I mean, the hole's moving. Yamez is wearing a stocking cap. No, it's just a beanie. It's just a regular toboggan. It is a bit chilly here. I think it's like 30 degrees out right now. That's the vacuum. That's the airflow for my forge. That weird whirring sound. Yeah, Yamez is thinking. Now that's that burning smell. Hey, what's up, Hans? How's it going, man? Flip, hit. Spin, hit, and repeat. Then back into heat. Back into heat. I mean, it's moving, guys. It is moving. I'm just wondering when I take that class in at Quad State with Dan Moss and Ting Ting, how many times I'm going to go, oh, okay. Hey, Peter, how's it going? What's up, Denise? Brett, how's it going? What up? Bunch of people popping in, saying hellos. The Dragon Head's hammer is all forged and hardened. That's awesome, Hans. Cockatoo Birdman Bill. The dog said nope. Alright. Oh, I missed the tropics, Jonathan. Close to 100 Fahrenheit where you're at? Man. To what song do we dance? Oh, really? There's only one song to dance to. I mean, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. No? Just me? Do you believe in love like love? I feel something inside me say, Lord. I want this hammer. Alright. And spin the billet. And flip the billet. And reheat the billet. And entertain the crowd. I got this. Bust a move. I can't dance. I was walking in Memphis. I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the ground. Do I vent out the side or outside of the shop or straight up? It goes out the side and then straight up. One of these days I'll do a walkthrough of my area. Like that, Hans. Ground control to Major Yamez. Cockatoo Birdman Bill, I can't sing either. Oh, come on. The only thing about me is the way I walk. What happened to all the money we gave me? Money. I don't think I've seen any money. I do have a PayPal link in my description now that you bring it up there, Randy. Oh, the money for singing lessons? Oh, they went to work on my, they go to my coke habit. Yep. Make Carrie Fisher sing. It's a cast iron body. She's made to be quiet. Grab that. I don't want to lose it. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I can flail around wildly. Turn the billet. Get back here. Drop forge. Reheat. Re-entertain. All right. All right, Tommy. See you in a few. Yes. Mr. Drayson has some awesome beard balm. You know, some really good stuff. I use it. I like it. Oh, that's awesome, Billy. Yeah, I got a bit of chainsaw ready to go for some Damascus, but bye, Denise. That nice and hotter. A celebrity endorsement. I ain't no celebrity. I will say I got focus. I got the very first apron tag, so I'm kind of proud of that. Oh, I'm the same way, Randy. I'm trying to keep this beard for the winter. Then I'm gonna come spring, I'm just gonna shave it back down to my goatee. But I'm keeping this trimmed short. Crazy. What y'all talking? Yeah, a lot of people's beards are better than mine. Uh-oh. I'm gonna drop that. Sorry, everybody. Drop it. Hey. Stay. The door wants to roll up. That's nice and toasty. Ain't no reason this shouldn't go. Alright. Alright, Sully, I'll see you later. WD-40 is an essential oil. Get that roasty toasty, that works nice, being all crazy hot. Bacon scented beard. I'd eat it, I mean wear it. Looky, big old clinker coming right out. See? Clinker. Not used motor oil. You don't... Too much issues with used motor oil. Alright, Peter, thank you for coming in. I'm going to talk to my knife guy. There's a strong possibility I might soon have a propane forge in the shop here too. There is kind of a use for clinkers. You can spray them with polyurethane or brush the dust off of them, spray them with polyurethane so they, you know, kind of hold tight, and then give them away as dragon snot. You just got to get creative. Coming along nicely. Now this isn't supposed to be a hammer. I've got to kind of start shaping the what's it called? The fuller piece. Jonathan, yes, actually. I'm using an electric blower right now because I'm running anthracite, and it requires a bit more constant airflow than bituminous, so I just go ahead and toss the electric blower on it. What's up, champ? To be honest, guys, I'm kind of winging it with this fuller. If I'm being totally honest. I'm going to try and draw down part of it. Oh, not a problem. If I know an answer, I can answer it. Hey, what's up, Nameless T-shirt custom screen printing? How you doing, brother? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the eye to where it needs to be, fully drift the eye, and then start forming the fuller. I just need to bring it down so that I can sand it to a shape. Yep. Wing and a prayer, John. Wing and a prayer. About how it goes. I need to let my fire pot cool down. One thing I noticed with the anthracite is keeping it constantly hot. My fire pot heats up. It's a nice red hot, cherry red, you know, below everything. Yeah. Yes, Jeff, I've got about another hour. Trying to keep the heat in the middle and not pushed all the way to one side of the fire pot. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I need to make a hand fuller anyway, the top fuller anyway. But I very well may make a spring fuller when I'm doing my hammer. I have never seen the bottom of my forge get hot before. Get glowing hot. I mean, it's just a dull spot, but it's still there. You would think, John, you would think that the airflow would do that, but for some reason, with this anthracite, it's kind of not. Brett, no, it's not. It's a half-inch plate or 3/8 plate or something like that. I've honestly never had an issue. Wonder where I'm at. I've honestly never had an issue with more. With it getting hot. I mean, it's not hot, so hot that it's a concern. I'm not worried about it melting. It's just something I have to be aware of. Keep the airflow. That's all I got to do. Keep the clinkers out of there. So I think what it was, this anthracite, for some reason, I'm burning up a lot more clinker, creating a lot more clinker. And that's kind of coating the bottom, keeping the airflow from hitting the bottom. And I think that's what's going on, so I just got to keep an eye on the clinker. You know, again, not really used to clinker because the bituminous that I usually use it's pretty good. I don't really deal with a lot of clinkers from it. But this, I've been dealing with clinker the past week now with this anthracite. I don't have a Menards around me. I've searched local stores. I can't find any, and I have to order it. Thank you, Wayne. Really appreciate that, Wayne. Yes, I am, John. Yes, I am. Randy, yep, I got the leather right there. I just haven't done it yet. That's a good point, Jeff. Randy, look into that. The refractory that they sell at Menards might not be rated for forge temperatures. I get the feeling I'm going about this all wrong. But thank you, Jeff. Arts and health, champ. Adios. Yeah, see, just a little bit of adjusting with the fire, getting the fireball back into the center, and it's back to not cherry hot down there. where I'm at. Not quite. You know, it might be entirely possible that my drift is just off as well, but I'm still not quite at the point I had planned for it. I tell you, I mean, I'm really just testing out a tool here, trying to make another tool make another tool, and just doing this, I got quite a big appreciation now for those who do hammers all the time. There's a lot that goes into it. You know, quite a bit goes into this. Yeah, BC, I'd love to have, you know, a press and a power hammer and stuff like that. I'd love to have it, but for now, you know, it's not possible yet. I'll get to it though. Well, I'd love to have a press for making Damascus faster. Or easier. I don't know. Starting to get warm here. Oh, hey, Roy. No. See now, Roy, I watched your video on Damascus, and I agree wholeheartedly. I watched another video somebody, I think it was you as well, talking about the, turn this on, talking about the bubble bursting and all of that. I'm not trying to do Damascus to jump on any fad. I like the artistic, the way you can experiment with it, you know. I don't want to do the same the same patterns that's out there. I mean, yeah, I'll do them to learn it, but I did the last Damascus billet that I did was, you know, 2 7 layers sandwiched with a center of cable. You know, fun, goofy, experimental designs is what I'm kind of aiming for. You know, a twist cut and with a flat, you know, with another twist, little weird things. And on the subject of that, on the subject of the fad and all of that, like, to be honest, when I decided to build a forge, I hadn't really watched any forging videos, or I don't watch TV, so I didn't really know about Forged in Fire. None of that. Like, some characters in books that I read as a kid were blacksmiths, you know, like the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, you know, the character Perrin, you know, was a blacksmith. The Alvin Maker series, the main character, he apprenticed as a blacksmith, and all of this stuff, and that always piqued my interest in it. And I've always wanted to try it, but I've never been in a position to. And then after I moved up here after Irma, I was looking around the backyard, like, what can I do? And just without even thinking, I picked up a drum and cut it open and made my first, you know, forge out of sand and rocks and a vacuum blower, this vacuum actually. And that's when I started looking into it and learning about it. And about 2 months in, I found out about Forging Fire. I'm like, oh, this is a forging show. Cool, all right. And it's like, well, all right. So, yeah, I didn't hop on this because of any sort of perceived popularity. You know, I didn't know that this was... I honestly was surprised by the amount of people that are interested in it, you know. Hey, what's up, DT? Doug Thomas. Yeah, I was actually in the gotta have fun making anything you want, but there are some that are designing whole business. Yeah, you were saying that. And that's not so much what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn different techniques so that, you know, like, yeah, I seem to be pop-shotting, you know, jumping on this and then jumping on that and then learning this and then learning that, you know, not mastering anything, just getting a general idea so that I can, like, honestly, with Damascus, I think it would be really fun to have billets of Damascus and then make, like, S-hooks or make bottle openers or random art pieces out of Damascus stock, you know? Damascus being a medium for art rather than an end goal for money, if that makes any sense. was actually a group, an online group that I left, because every question that I asked was met with this like derision of, oh, you're hopping on a band. This was, again, before I even knew there was a bandwagon. And it was just so negative towards anybody asking questions. I'm like, yeah. And it's a well-known, well-established forum. And I'm like, I can't deal with this curmudgeonry. It's like I'm learning the hammer techniques, or making hammers and stuff. And Ting Ting's been helping me out with that. And I feel bad because I think I might be doing this wrong, yeah. But I'm making hammers so that because I can't afford to buy hammers. I'd love to buy hammers. Support my friends, you know? That do make hammers. I figure if I can learn to make it, hammers that is, might save me money in the long run. And another point, not to go on rants or nothing, I try to be entertaining and keep free of rants, but another point of the bubble and all of that, it exists. There's no denying that. Might as well take advantage of it. If people want to buy Damascus knives, and if knives are what sells right now, I'll learn how to make a few knives. You know, learn the proper way to make them, and make good knives, and sell them to make money to fund whatever the next step I want to try is. I'll bounce all over the place. Hey, George. I am, right now I'm just working on tooling up. I'm drifting an eye that's going to be a top fuller, hopefully. 83 GT, what's up? How's Florida? I don't want to name it out loud because I'm pointing fingers. It's like I'm not holding grudges against it, Roy. Against that forum. I'm sure you know the forum. I'm sure everybody here knows the forum. But it's not a Facebook group. I'm not bad-mouthing any Facebook groups. Facebook groups are a mixed bag anyway. Hey. You know, Facebook groups, you'll have your ups and your downs, like, I'm active admin in 2 Facebook groups. Ting Ting's Counterline Forge Mashup and John Switzer's Black Bear Forge Community. And honestly, those 2, no problems. As an admin, all I'm really doing is going and accepting or declining new members. You know, there's really not much. The community's really nice. Somebody got it. Yeah. But that's good to know, Roy, that if I need somebody to get their comeuppance, you'll go over there and give them their upcomings. I gotta maintain my fire here a bit. Get some more coal going. Sand mine. Now there's something that, you know, is kind of Damascus-y, pattern welding-ish, that's not really, that is extremely useful. Like, I got these from a awesome person. I've got a video about me opening them. That's the longest railroad spike I have ever seen. And that's the longest railroad spike I'd ever seen. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might split it and put some high carbon steel and actually make a nice dagger out of that. I'm for the little man with a big heart over the little man with a small mind. Absolutely. You couldn't have put it better. Some comedian said it, I'd rather take a kind idiot over a smart asshole any day, if that, you know, makes any sense. You know, like, not idiot, but, you know, give me somebody who's nice over somebody who, yeah, y'all get it. Roy said it best. I'm trying to compete with wordsmithing with another wordsmith. There's the airflow. Where have you been all my life? Yeah, that is a crazy spike when put side by side by another spike. I don't think I hit one. There's a few interesting differences to these. Aside from the length, you know, the obvious difference, there's, if you look at the heads, this one kind of, the longer one kind of leans forward a bit. Whereas this one, this is a new, never been used spike, it doesn't. I don't know if y'all see that. It's kind of interesting, and it's got the HC and the triangle as opposed to just not. So I'm gonna have fun with those. Yeah, that one's got an HC stamp. I've got a few that have the HC stamps. Again, high carbon railroad spike is still mild steel. It's not high carbon steel. It's higher carbon. I shouldn't have let that burn. It's higher carbon than a standard railroad spike, but that's about it. And I'll just do it. do think maybe possibly check my ooh, that's bright. I do think maybe possibly that that's big enough. Yep. Yep, that is drifted big enough. So that drift works with this handle. Now, something that was given to me at the guild is something that I'd like to try, if I may wander off stage for a minute. One of the guys actually uses the octagon carpenter's hammer with the square head. He told me, make each. Once I start making hammers, he said, make one of each. And well, I'm doing this one first because it's the one I've been working on this whole time. But eventually, I'm going to try that. Every single one of his hammers are made like this, and I tried one, and it's really sweet. So, you know, nice handle there. All right, looks like I'm missing a bunch of people talking. All right, Wayne's out of here. Adios, Wayne. Jonathan asks, so you're thinking about a semi construction. Are you going to use a leaf spring insert? Honestly, I really don't know. I have plenty of 15N20 and a little bit of 1085 or 1084. So I don't have many rasps or files that I can spare, and I might think about leaf spring. I haven't worked with leaf spring yet. All right. Rock Mike's in and out. Thank you, Rock Mike. All right, love the octagon handle. Yeah, I haven't even noticed about an octagon. Whoa, my phone almost went in the slack tub. Yeah, I never noticed a octagon handle until today or until Wednesday. So it's worth a shot. What's up, B-Rob? Yeah, I need to get myself some more 1084, 1095 so that I can work more Damascus. I've only got, I think, 1 or 2 bars left. Okay, so the good news is that is punched big enough for the hammer. I'll be able to make that squeeze in there. The bad news, not bad news, but now what I have to do is get it figured out as a fuller. All right, this is gonna be a top tool. This is gonna be the striking end. This is gonna be the fuller. Now, what I gather. Adios, Brandon. Yeah, see, that's another. I got to look into all the different handles. You know, there's a whole world out there for hammers. I've got to get this down to be a figure if I bring it to at least an inch, and stretch it out some. I think what I might have to do is squeeze that in so that this bulges out a bit. I don't have to play with it, ponder on it. However, that is a successful hole. So there's that. And I am aware that there is a little bit more meat on this side than there is on this side. That's because I actually marked this about a 1/4 inch this way so that I could have enough meat to strike that way. Now, what I probably should have done was used a longer piece so that I had sacrificial meat on the end. Yeah. It isn't until you're done learning that you realize what you should have done, if that makes any sense. But I'm proud I actually drifted a hole, and the absolute main purpose was to find out if that drift works. What I mean by that, if it's sized right, and it's sized right. So let me, I'm going to shut my forge off for a minute and let the fire pot cool down and chit chat with you guys. So, it's not a hammer. I know it looks like one. Like I said, I got to stretch that out some. I was talking what I missed. Everybody's leaving? Hey, Evans. Can I check with some folks if you want some leaf spring Yamez? I do have some leaf spring. I do have some, so that's not, and I can kind of get some. Roy, yeah, it's not a hammer. The intent of this was to make a top tool fuller. So what I kind of got to do is figure that out from there. I'll talk with Ting Ting tonight about squeezing that down. But the eye punched straight. Or I mean, the eye drifted straight. It's all a learning. I mean, that's a technique that, you know, I know some people will be like, oh yeah, that's the easy part. You know, but it was a little small hurdle for me. Wanted to give it a shot. And before I go any further, I might watch a few videos on it. But good that way. Not really that way. Do I forge hardenable steel onto each end? Now that is 4140 or 4130. That is a hardenable steel, Jonathan. So bottom line for the show is I hope y'all were entertained. You know? Went through some processes. Learned. Here's an important thing that I kind of go by. I learn by doing, and that doesn't mean I don't read or don't, you know, ask questions or anything. But going into something without having any previous experience, I don't know what questions to ask. This way, after doing this, I know what questions to ask about where to go next with it. What the proper... I've experienced it, so I can ask the right questions. You know, not have one of those, how do you make a top fuller? Step, step, step. Now the question will be, all right, I've got the eye, I've got the hammer, or I've got the struck end, I've got this drawn out. Now, the blah, blah, blah. I was dancing earlier. You weren't. I was singing all sorts of songs over here. It's like, I even busted into some safety dance. But anywho diddly, I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out today. I know I cut right through dinner time. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't so much dance as just wiggle. I don't dance. But in doing that, I have learned something. And that's more important. All right. Yep. Shake it up. Right, yeah, I'll dance in the tutu. You know. But, yep. So, a lot of cool things over here. I'm making myself a grinding table. I showed you all at the beginning, but if you like, I can show you guys again. Let me take this out here. Last few minutes. I got my 2x72, and I'm kind of rewired it. Don't mind the mess. There we go. I took this. It had this big, gigantic box. Where are you all at? Sorry about making you sick. It had this gigantic box up against the arm, so you couldn't really do anything. So I took that off, and I put a smaller box and wired it to this, which has the capacitor in it, which is wired to a switch right here, which turns it on. Now this is the tracking, because I didn't make it, but the guy who made it, that's the way he designed the tracking. You know, I'll probably change that up and fix it around, but it honestly works. I'm going to be making a plate for it, and yeah, and I just pulled a big old spool, a wire spool in here, mounted my bench grinder to it, and my other bench grinder that I'm going to set up to it. All right, Roy, hearts and health, brother. I'll catch you later. I got my eyes on the mail too. Evans, yeah, I just got that the other day, Sunday. No, it was yesterday. No, day before yesterday. What day is today? Today's Saturday. It was Thursday. I got it Thursday. Yeah, I got it Thursday, and that's a while back. I had made those Damascus billets, and he traded me these or this thing for it. So. Fun. Need one of the spools. I actually, John, soon, I don't know if you want to roll your truck over here. Let me walk to the other side of the shop. I got these spools coming up soon. This is the same size as my table out there. And then I got a big one right there. It's almost empty. I have another one of those outside on brass caster wheels. All right, GWI Railroad. All right. So, yeah, I have spools. I get them occasionally. Y'all mind if I cut out of here 5 minutes early? Y'all gonna let me off work? Oh, they come in handy, don't they? 83 GT. But if I can get it, if nobody else, like my brother might have claimed it already. I got to check with him. If nobody else has claimed it, I'll set it aside, and either I can bring it up in quad state or figure something out. Depends on what I got. You know, depends on my vehicle situation. Adios, Steve. Yeah, I'm just a electrician. Not a lineman, but I do, do electrical work. I'm actually going to, that's another thing with the channel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start like how-to electric videos, little tutorials for like shop electrics, like how to wire up an outlet, how to troubleshoot an outlet, how to add a circuit, how to work on change switches and stuff like that. Yeah, March, even better, John. And yeah, if you got a truck, you're more than welcome to come to the island, John. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a split, kind of share the electrical knowledge, the basic electrical knowledge for what, it's like, all right, say you've got a workbench. Sorry about the messy workbench. And your outlet's way over there, and you want an outlet over here. You don't need to call an electrician to do that. It's not that hard, So that's kind of the point. I'm gonna do like a shop channel. Hearts and health, John. You out of here too? I'll be out of here in a minute. So I'm recording another video. I'm gonna edit up today. It's not a forging video. It's just another coal video. But it was requested, so I'm gonna release it. And then after that, I'll do another one, and then hopefully another one, and hopefully this thing with Scott Seward takes off, and I'll have some educational stuff on this channel. He's a blacksmith from the guild that's been doing it for quite a while now, and he expressed interest in making some educational videos because, for his classes and stuff like that, and needs a channel to feature him on. Doesn't feel like dealing with, running a channel. So I told him, so we could work something out. It'll be fun. I'll have like a educational playlist. And I'll learn something too, I'm sure, editing all those videos. But hopefully this upcoming week I'll have a chance to get to the mailbox and drop some prizes in the mail for those who won last week. Been crazy busy at work, so I unfortunately have not had a single second to get to them. Troubleshooting. I will do a troubleshooting. You know what, guys? Go ahead and here's the thing. Comment on my videos like after, not in the live stream video, live chat video, because it's a pain to go through sometimes. But comment if there's anything you guys want to see me do or try, or electrically speaking, like I can do a troubleshooting video. I hadn't even thought of that. How to troubleshoot an outlet. Just let me know. Let me know what you guys want. I can go over not so much electrical theory, but like, codes and what's, the proper way to do something without just running drop chords. Tommy, right? So anyway, with that, I am out of here, guys. Hearts and health. Adios. Good night.